to the late game in that second game. So if EVOS Legends notices that and now starts banning all the heroes for Bigatron Alpha, respect ban for that Beatrix right there. But what do you think, Gani? Is it too expensive to ban this Beatrix, or do you think it is very it's very good for them?
Yeah, I think it just proves that even Zace does not have an answer for Beatrix. So I think banning Beatrix was one of the last resort for the approach from Zace and his team, as Bigatron Alpha is still with the same approach here, Miracle, with banning this Hayabusa, and of course we're still respecting Wance's Farsa.
Yeah, but right now it may be disastrous again because Bigatron Alpha, they are going to be forced to ban or pick this Paquito, right? And if they ban the Paquito, EVOS Legends, if they don't ban the Paquito, Anti-Mage will certainly just take that as a first pick. We've seen it before. He's still sitting at 100% win rate after that first game. EVOS Legends, with their final ban, it should be the Barretts if they do want to pick up that Paquito, boys. But no, the Matilda will be ahead of the Barretts in terms of prio, so they're going to get that. They're going to get rid of that right now, as Bigatron Alpha forced to ban Phoveus or Paquito, or maybe perhaps just banning away the Ling like we saw in the second game here, Arashi.
I think banning the Paquito is probably the better move here. As we know earlier, not just winning the lane, but also having that pressure in the side lane was critical to EVOS having such momentum in the first game. And here, the Paquito ban does come out. And the question is, what kind of composition is EVOS actually going to go for?
We will have to see. Ling first pick is certainly an option here, Gani.
Ling first pick is definitely an option. Also, if Popol and Koopa and Jawhead is also open for EVOS Legends, but if they really want to play it risky, I think they want to play out Ling. But if they want to play it safe, yes, they do have to pick up that Popol and Koopa, Miracle.
Yeah, now it's going to be a question for Bigatron Alpha. Do they want to first pick this Phoveus? It is the same thing that happened in the second game. Remember, the Esmeralda pick came to just deny it instantly. If Bigatron Alpha picks it up here, it will deny. Technically, it is basically a ban, right? It is a ban towards Ling, because if you play Ling towards this Phoveus, he is going to be unstoppable, and the Ling will be completely useless in these team fights without using his Defiant Sword. It may be also Sicilian is open for the first time in the series, guys, so it might be picked up for the side of Bigatron Alpha. It will be the Lunox first, and the next it will be the Ling for Big E-tron. EVOS can pick the Phoveus, guys, and remember, it's Anti-Mage playing it. It's not a random XP laner, Gani.
Ooh, Phoveus on the hands of Anti-Mage will create destruction for the opposing teams, but I think that hopefully EVOS Legends pick up this Phoveus, because again, like you said, a Ling cannot do much with Phoveus around, especially after that level 4. But EVOS Legends also have the chance to maybe, if they want to pick up, if they do not want to pick up the Phoveus, they probably want to pick up the Export and Benedetta as well. Here, Miracle.
Yeah, Export again. Export and Benedetta are both flex picks here that can be played anywhere on the map, but EVOS Legends, they are going to choose to pick up the Sicilian. What is going on? Oh my god, the switcheroo, guys. If you don't show me the team names, right, I would 100% guess that the left side is
exactly.
Alpha. Yeah. Okay. One wants to show Renbo how it's done, I guess. And Renbo, maybe it's time to show Juan how to play the Kagura, try to switch things up here. Pick up the Kagura, or maybe just pick up that Phoveus for himself. But no, it will be the Benedetta. Remember, this Benedetta is an amazing flex pick. Once again, it can go to the XP lane if it's played by Repo. But like the game against Rebellion Genflix, Renbo was the one playing this Benedetta in the mid lane, especially against a person like Sicilian. It will be very good if they can just close the distance and shut him down in the early game, Gani.
Yes, indeed. That Benedetta is such a flex pick, because we have seen Renbo on that Benedetta, and it is a hard counter, I could say, with Sicilian having no escape mechanism whatsoever, apart from Flicker maybe. But yes, Bigatron Alpha entering the second phase of the bans here, Arashi. Any thoughts? Any takes?
It might go for a Kufa, maybe.
Your team is...
Oh, it's a Roger. Interesting ban. I would think with a Sicilian on their team, Roger is not an optimal pick they would want to have. But yeah, so EVOS goes and bans the Grok, respecting the engage potential. Although we did see in the previous game, with the right positioning and conditions, Grok really finds it quite difficult to engage easily. But Bigatron now, I guess they're expecting some kind of aggressive jungler to actually compensate for the lack of pressure coming in from the Sicilian from the side of EVOS, Mirko.
Yeah, I think for Bigatron Alpha, I think EVOS Legends need to ban either this Jawhead or the Cho, because if you do let the Cho open, Bigatron Alpha might just take it against a person like Cecilio. That would be a very, very good pickup for Bigatron Alpha right here. We will have to see for the final ban from EVOS Legends. My guess is it's going to be either the Jawhead or the Cho. But it can also be the Barretts, as it is very, very impactful in that second game, Gani.
Yes, indeed. Knowing a Bigatron's composition, they lack CC, and banning that just makes sense, negating that factor. But it is going to be the Jawhead ban. Instead of that Cho pick. So I think Bigatron Alpha. This is the biggest.
Plenty of roots, plenty of slows coming in from the Ruby pick on the side of EVOS Legends. But here, they might want to go for something a bit more defensive for sure. Oh, what? Something Never mind. Never mind.
Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, technically it is defensive, Rashi. It is very defensive. You know, usually anti-mage likes to play these carry types of XP laners, but now he is choosing to go for the Balm and getting the wave pressure instead of just purely fighting. He's doing what Boots did earlier on today against Rebellion Genflix, and for Farsix, same thing here. We usually see him on Assassins, we usually see him on Marksman, but now he's going to be forced to play something that I have never seen him play. X-Borg in the jungle for Farsix, someone who really likes to be flashy in his gameplay, is now forced to play a hero that is definitely not a flashy hero. He's a very solid one at that. But Bigatron Alpha now with their final pick, will they pick up the Barretts? And no, yes, this is it, guys. There is technically three heroes that can dash on the enemy team, the Balman, the Ruby, and the X-Borg. But I want to know your thoughts, Gani. Do you think this Phobius pick is going to be efficient here in game number 3?
Yeah, personally, this Phobius pick is genius. I think adding pressure, giving pressure, and of course that lack of CC I earlier mentioned. With that Atlas pick covers it all. So I think I'm leaning towards Bigatron's composition here. What about your Rashi?
I kind of like Bigatron's composition as well, just because, again, I really like the idea of like everyone moving in the same direction. It seems like there's dives on both sides of the team, but EVOS has Cecilion that can't really move like that. So I think Bigatron has a better, more I guess more synergy in their composition. So I prefer their composition as well.
Okay, 2 votes for Bigatron Alpha. I'll let you guys know on my vote. But for everyone watching, put your supportive comments down below for your teams. EVOS Legends or BTR. Which team do you think will get this final win on today's matchup here, all right? EVOS Legends with 1-0 taking the first game. Bigatron Alpha coming back from that second game to force a third and final game. Already Bigatron Alpha going in on to wreck. This is the damage I told you about. Renbo using this Benedetta just adds so much pressure, and Wrecked is already taken very, very low, although Renbo has taken a lot of damage as well, so he cannot clear the waves as efficiently as he wanted, and the Little Wanderer will be taken away by Farsix. Look at that, Brent's still trying to commit though. Farsix will be able to secure that with his Retribution, and Wreck now being the target, Fine Sword being used as Clover. It's going to be the first blood taken away by Renbo. He still has the eye for an eye, so he's going to dash away, buy time for his team. A trade kill, 1 for 1 for the mid laner and 1 for the jungle from EVOS Legends. So fair trade at this moment right now, but Clover now going for a 1v1 against Matt. He has rotated to bottom side, so this might be very, very favorable for the side of Bigatron Alpha. Clover, though, has a lot of sustain and a lot of AoE damage, so he's just going to be able to run away from that one completely. Now, for my vote, guys, I think Bigatron Alpha has the better draft. Solid draft. And again, why I like it most is because Repo can do the same thing he did in the second game. Completely deny Anti-Mage, right? Anti-Mage is going to have a very, very hard time clearing the waves with the kill pressure that Phobius brings into this game, Gone.
Yes, indeed, and we can see here it's 2 versus 1, Clover being the target for the gold lane here, and I think Matt and Key will manage to deal out damage, but Clover, noticing that he still has the flicker, still playing it quite safe. 4 versus 1 probably is just too much, and I think Renbo will become this executor for Clover here, Mirko.
Yeah, the good thing about their composition is that they're very mobile. They can go to the bottom side with 2 seconds left on the turtle, and they can just come back to the mid lane and get all the clear, and now contest the turtle. This is insane. Fairsync does not know what to do. He's trapped under there. Last Insanity to the other side of the wall. Is the turtle taken down by Fairsync? Now, there's a lot of dash being used. Paquito, well, I mean, Phobius can do a lot of damage here. He gets a stun onto Fairsync. Brand's going to be the target, but Anti-Mage is going to be also taken very low. Rambo tries to deal damage. Brand gets away, but in the end, it is EVOS Legends getting a good thing. Matt comes in to follow it up. He's in a 1v4 situation. He gets a solo bolo. Now EVOS Legends trying to get a trade kill onto Matt. He is looking for Anti-Mage, but he has also rotated to try to get Matt into safety. Last Insanity once again being taken out. Brings the order perfectly timed by Matt right here to get away, and it looks like he will be able to get away. Repo now in a 1v2 situation. He flickers in. Rambo gets one. Rambo trying to survive, but Anti-Mage gets a trade. 2-for-4 trade here in the second minute of the game. My goodness, gone.
Both teams going all out in the early stages. Under 3 minutes, and we can see here both teams still wanting more. Repo being the target, he knows he is quite low. He needs to be careful as Brands is there to probably back him up, guys. But I think right now both teams looking to slow down their tempo, as it was crazy first 3 minutes. Arashi, any thoughts?
Wow, I should get my thoughts out before any kind of big fight breaks out, but both teams seems to be playing super aggressive, considering that
No time for that, Arashi. Look at that. The Wayne comes in. Rainbow gets a kill. Juan is going to get bursted down, but no, he did not get the kill. This is insane, though. Just that pressure alone. Juan has to recall, and he's going to lose a lot of pressure in the mid lane, but look at this. Anti-Mage actually manages to seal the orange buff. Brand's trying to kill Anti-Mage right now, a 3v1 situation, and again, Anti-Mage just doing Anti-Mage things, running away, getting pulled back, though. Repo wants a kill. He's hungry for it. Rainbow has to execute, but he's not going to be able to reach it. Phobius jumps in, looking for more. Rainbow with the execute will not be able to. Anti-Mage baits the whole team. Rainbow's going to be played out. It's going to be the last Insanity. Rainbow's still able to dodge it away, but Rex finally gets the kill. Anti-Mage baits 4 members, buying a lot of time for his team, and finally getting a 1,000 gold lead for his team as Turtle spawns right there. As you can see from the Turtle camp presented to you by Livin, by Mandiri. Goni, my God, what an action-packed game.
My God. Valman, Anti-Mage, crazy, stealing that orange buff and surviving that pressure, even baiting out players. And first the reinforcements just comes through, and we can see here Fatalings has been open and forces to use the last Insanity. Meanwhile, Clover and Matt's battling it out. Key is the target. Will he go down here as Brands almost steal that turtle with Retribution? Key using the flicker to escape as Bigatron disengages. Meanwhile, Brands being the only team from his team being in the front line, but Matt's trying to take down Fairsync, but did not manage to do so here, Mirko.
Yeah, unfortunate for them. Right now, Bigatron Alpha's early lead has basically gone to 0. Actually, EVOS Legends has the lead, and this is not good, especially because they have a late-game composition with the Sicilian. Getting this lead will mean a lot, and now Anti-Mage might be in trouble, but no, he is 1 level ahead of Repo. EVOS Legends gets the turret in the bottom side, and this is looking like a hard game for both the teams, guys. I think it's going to be a very tough game, but now Rempo goes in. The Biden Koopa will be able to stun him up as Clover does not have that I'm offended. Now in the top lane, Anti-Mage trying to cut away, but Brands is right there to help to clear and help to kill Anti-Mage. Now Sicilian has rotated as well. Anti-Mage 1v1ing Brands, and he has to be very careful. He's waiting for the cooldowns. Anti-Mage flickers out, waiting for the ultimate. If he goes close, he's just gonna get smacked right there. Last Insanity being used to deal a lot of damage and also push Brands away, and Anti-Mage once again will be able to be taken down by Phobius. They're looking for more right here. Smack goes into the Chaos Assault, flickers inside as well. Order of the Brilliance has been used onto Fairsync. Repo trying to deal as much damage as possible to Fairsync. Will pick up a kill. No, it is going to be the Immortality pop onto Fairsync. Still turn and burn around. Clover looking for the I'm offended onto Repo, but look at that. An amazing dodge by Repo. Now looking to turn the fight. Atlas has been rotating, and Brands has been getting pressure in the mid side. Meanwhile, while all that has been happening, Renbo has been taking a lot of damage in that bottom side turret, guys. Mid lane is going to be taken as well. They are winning in the macro game, but losing in kills, guys. What is happening, Arashi?
Yep, they're playing as macro as possible, understanding that even if they do play aggressive, they need objectives at the end. And once the scaling comes in from one on that Sicilian, you're going to have these objectives to play around. But Mirko, what's going on?
Yeah, again, you have no time to talk as the turtle will spawn once again. This is already the 3rd turtle this game. Brands looking for 1v1. He gets one, and just like that, is he able to run away? He is! What are these crazy plays happening on the cross map, Gani? What? My God.
what a calculation there by Brands, knowing Sicilian is such a vulnerable target. He gets that kill, but EVOS trying to find compensation in claiming this last turtle here as Bigatron. They are nowhere near in that area.
Yeah, they are going to be trading objectives right here. 2 turrets to Bigatron Alpha and 2 turrets to EVOS Legends. But unfortunately, EVOS Legends still does have that turtle lead. You know, with that turtle lead, they're able to push their gold lead onto 1,200. But I want to talk about the items, but it looks like it's going to be another fight right here. All right? Fairstick is going already very aggressive. Matt's right there, and I was right. Luckily, I didn't give it to you. Fairstick's trying to defend right here as Key looking to get a fatal lace right now. Gets it on Cecilion. Cecilion's going to be the target right now. Defines her all the way to the front side. One's going to get taken down by Matt. Now, Rek is going to be the target right now. Madam Koopa onto Matt. A lot of knockup ability and a lot of resources has been spent as Anti-Mage also on the back line. Repo is 2 levels behind. He cannot look for fights, but in the end, it is going to be on 1-4-0 trade. Now, we finally have some downtime to talk about the items, to talk about the game, Rush.
Yes, both I guess EVOS is trying their best to scale, but Bigatron understands that time is of the essence, and they have been forcing all these plays. And early on, the catch onto 1 is just critical, being able to prevent him from farming and also taking out his damage potential in that whole team fight. It's really great play by Bigatron. But here, another fight's breaking out, Mirko.
Yeah, the 1v1 god once again figures inside to get a final blow onto Renbo, and that is all she wrote. Renbo gets taken down. Now the Battle Koopa going on to Key. He's caught in the bad situation, but is still able to run away. And now it is still EVOS Legends. Even though they're losing in kills, even though they're equal in turrets, they're still pushing the pace. Now last insanity to the backside. The Prison Order has been used to dodge away from Clover and Fairstick. It'll be the Sicilian picking up a kill, and now Anti-Mage trying to get a kill onto Matt, but he gets away. Repo trading back a kill on the other side with Brands also targeting 1. There's nothing 1 can do right here without the peel. He's just going to be able to get taken down right here. There's nothing he can do. But actually, 1 with the maneuvers, Finch Boys will be finally able to take him down as Clover will use all of his abilities to try to run away. It is 2 for 2 right now, and Anti-Mage looking for more onto Repo. Goes for the execute. He's going to get taken down as well. Clover gets a killing spree, and Brand's going to be the next target. Tempest Blaze has been used to guide and run away. He will be able to run away with the help of the Finch Boys, and Key goes in with a fatal lace off of Anti-Mage under the whole target. Anti-Mage taking very low, and Mac is going to get the kill. And my God, there is no stopping Gunny.
Wow, that Atlas comes into clutch using that fiddlings on 2 people, and Anti-Mage has to pay the price. Meanwhile, Rainbow topside, knowing that they are so busy during team fights, I'm just gonna claim an objective, and Clover backing the lanes up just to clear the minions. As of right now, though, we can see here action and almost action in the jungles of EVOS, but I think Bigatron would like to disengage because Lord has spawned here, Mirko.
Yes, Lord has spawned in the 9th minute here. Actually, EVOS Legends with their 1,000 gold lead is actually now for Bigatron Alpha. Clover has the I'm Offended, will not shoot. Actually, he doesn't. It is still on cooldown, so Brands is still able to walk around. Renbo has to be careful. Clover has the I'm Offended. He can target him. He can hold him back. Yep, there you go. Renbo's get put in. And now Key looking for a re-engage onto Clover. They have the dash ability for Repo. If they do want to dash in, this might be a fight. But again, Bigatron Alpha waiting for their moment. Again, just playing the textbook style that they love. They really do love in this game, Gon.
Yes, both teams right now playing it patiently because the Lord has spawned, not like the previous fights, but we can see here action topside. Bellman getting a 2v1 situation, and Anti-Mage could not do anything. Cyclone Sweep, even lethal counter has been fought, but it is too much. Bruns picks up the kill as EVOS will look to initiate on this turtle, but Bigatron looks to have more pressure here, Mirko.
Yeah, even though Bigatron sent 2 members in the top side, this is exactly what I said. They have crazy mobility. Benedetta can rotate from the top side to that Lord so quickly, and you know, Link can do that even faster. So they can play the cross map super well, and this is all the pressure that's coming in from Bigatron Alpha. They're split pushing, they're buying the pressure everywhere, and look at this, even the mid laner who has to share his XP with the tank is ahead of the gold laner, the enemy gold laner, as Bigatron Alpha playing the cross map now, targeting the turtle. The Lord, sorry, there's nothing they can do right now, as look at that, it is going to be the Lord secured by Bigatron Alpha. The Lord has been slain. Last Insanity to the mid side, going to be able to be flickered away now as the team fight goes in. Rex gets taken down. Brand's looking for a kill as Anti-Mage, no! Ripple gets trapped. Ripple's still able to run away. He's buying so much time, but Anti-Mage will be able to fit the final kill. I'm Offended has been used onto Renbo, trying to run away, but Anti-Mage just dealing a lot of damage to try to finish him off. Renbo! Oh my God! A double kill being picked up by Anti-Mage, looking for a triple kill. The Tempest of Blaze will finish him off. Brand still stays alive, and that's going to be the kill and the fight going on to Big H-Ron Alpha here, Gandhi.
What an exchange by both teams, even though it favors towards Bigatron. But Bigatron right now, they have the pressure. They have Lord marching down bottom lane. Xborg, Cecilian, and Popol and Koopa will be the defenders for now, as Bigatron really showing why they are a contender right now, as Lord still marches to bottom lane here, and Key gets quite chunked here with this. Atlas has to retreat, has to recall, and Bigatron. Arashi, what can EVOS Legends do here to turn this game around?
I think if they try and get a more proper, a neater team fight, they actually do more damage overall if the fight goes on. Again, they do have the Cecilian, they do have Anti-Mage and Clover, both with huge amounts of lifesteal, but I mean, and Spell Web as well, which is why exactly the members from Bigatron have already have 2 Dominance Ices built in their inventories. So if they do go for those long team fights, they have the advantage here because as you can see from Brands, Rainbow, Matt, there's just so many items dealing huge amounts of burst towards the side of EVOS Legends. So if they can weather the initial impact from the aggression of Bigatron, EVOS does still have this game. They can still have a very good chance of winning this game, Mirko.
3,000 gold lead for sure right now. BTR, they're already trying to open up the map. Clover is going to be the target right now. Fatal Links being used onto Clover. He's going to be bursted down just like that by Matt. But he's still able to run away. Repo now going to be the target. And look at the damage coming in from Juan. Juan with the damage to the back line. He's destroying everyone, but Repo still manages to run away. But the final bad impact will take the kill. Key and Bigatron Alpha, they overlooked this Sicilian for just 1 second, and it bit them in the butt. Rainbow now goes in with the final blow to clear the way to try to defend this tournament. Clover looks for an I'm offended, but it does not connect onto anyone, and this will be EVOS Legends buying a little bit more time for them to stay in this game, Connie.
Yes, indeed. But again, this link hasn't been shut it down just yet. 406 is impressive. That last team fight, though, managed to favor EVOS Legends, picking up Repo. And again, looking at the situation right now, EVOS, they still have pressure. They could turn things around. As Rainbow and friends, they are somehow struggling to find control just yet, even though they have more objectives. But they still need to be careful here, Arashi.
Yep, exactly, because again, EVOS does have the weaker early game, so they are starting to scale back into this, and if Bigatron doesn't get the clean engage that they want to look for with Key, as we
right there, I'm offended being used, but Arashi, you still have time here. Take a look at the items, tell me what you can see.
Yeah, Key being the main frontline, also respecting the damage potential coming in from Juan. He does have an Athena's just to make sure he doesn't get bursted down before the fight even begins, because obviously being the main frontline, he needs to be able to engage the fight, as I mentioned, when his team really needs it. If he gets poked beforehand, he'll be too low to do that, so that's a very good choice.
Clover with the I'm offended all the way to the backside now. 2 members has been pulled, but there is no follow-up. This is bad for Clover. Repo doing damage onto Clover. Benedetta is in the flank. He's looking for Juan. Right here, Juan is open, wrecked in the bottom side though. Brands is getting a 2v1 situation here, buying a lot of time for his team. Benedetta trying to deal damage, but again, Repo's gonna be targeted. Juan dealing damage from the backside, but he's gonna be bursted down by Matt. A double kill picked up, and Juan, even though he was all the way in the back, still not able to deal as much damage as Matt right here. And it will be a 2-for-0 trade. This Lord will most likely go to the hands of Bigatron Alpha right now, Gone.
Wow, what a timing there. 2 members down, and I think this Lord will be secured, will be the next target or next focus from Bigatron, as we see the damage dealt still led by Anti-Mage here, but Bigatron seems to have more control, seems to have more coordination during team fights, and that is the homework for EVOS Legends to turn things around here, Mirko.
Yeah, again, Rainbow just such a nuisance, to be honest, right? Look at the damage taken and damage dealt. Even though Anti-Mage score is 3 and 5, he has been doing a lot for his team here in the team fights, and especially in these clutch moments. But unfortunately, it's just not enough, as they need more damage to be dealt by Juan. Unfortunately for Juan, he's been targeted the whole game, so it's very hard for him to scale into this late game. But as we take a look at a snack video head-to-head, Arashi, tell me what you can say about these 2 junglers.
They're very evenly matched, and obviously more kill prestige on the side of Brands, but that's probably because the way Bigatron plays is always very team focused. We know Fersic does make a lot of more solo plays, so maybe that's why the stats say what they say. But here we go, Mirko.
Yeah, here we go. Fairsick's gonna be the target right now. The Fatal Links has been connected onto Fairsick, the final blow all the way. Fairsick is under the final blow. The Immortality has been popped right now. They're looking for more. It will be Fairsick taken down, but actually, he's gonna be surviving a little bit longer, but now Rico is jumping all over the place. He's jumping again. He's going in, but it is onto the inhibitor turret. Bigatron Alpha needs to be careful because the Lord is gonna spawn in a bit, and now the Lord is marching down. The inhibitor turret has been taken down. Now Clover is trying to defend, but look at the damage from Matt. They're gonna go in. Antimate's trying to clear the wave as well. It is gonna be the I'm Offended used to clear the wave. Rekt using the Bite Koopa to repo. The execute does not quite connect right there as Anti-Mage doesn't get his ultimate off properly. Bigatron Alpha still get the win in the team fight, but the longer this game goes, the more it favors EVOS Legends with Juan on the Sicilian. Rashi, give me some notes. EVOS Legends with this style, what does Bigatron Alpha need to do to be able to break their defense right here?
They need to split up the team of EVOS because now in the proper fight.
Oh, but wait a minute, the Wombo coming in from Bigatron Alpha, but EVOS Legends actually turns it around. Bigatron looking for a kill onto Clover. Rembo just baits the entire team, and he'll... be able to get a godlike. Matt with the godlike, with what initially looked like EVOS Legends doing the Wombo combo. Bigatron will manage to get a 1-for-1, even though Clover got that 4-man I'm Offended. My God, Rashi, continue with your analysis. Sorry for cutting you off there, but take a look at the replay and tell me what happened.
Right here, they go try and focus on Key, but Key goes and counter engages them, and the Wombo combo comes in from both teams. But unfortunately, from the way it seems, both teams got very low, and they should have 1-for-1. But it is Clover for Key. So take what you will from that. I think what they need to do from BTR is to split up the team. This is funny because they're put in opposite sides now. Usually EVOS is the one that wants to split up BTR because BTR has a shield usually, and they also want to play for these proper, straightforward team fights, 5v5, front to front. But now, EVOS is the one who actually needs to do that. So Bigatron needs to split them up and try to get these picks. Because you mentioned it earlier, with the mobility of the Benedetta, with the mobility of Ling, there's so much ground they can cover. And so if they use the Lord earlier to actually maybe do pushes from 3 different waves and prep it so they crash at the same time, they can get more opportunities to actually pick up these turrets and get that much closer to winning the game.
Oh, Anti-Mage actually baits Key's Fatal Links right there. Now Anti-Mage looking for a re-engage onto Key. The trap actually connects with Renbo now using the final blow to help Key get away. He's gonna get stunned up again. Look at that damage from Juan. He's just gonna be able to take him down instantly, and Brand's now baiting Fairsick's last Insanity, getting out of the situation. A 1-for-0 for EVOS Legends as 30 seconds is on the clock for this Lord. It might be disastrous for Bigatron Alpha if we do get to the late game. Bite Koopa onto Repo, still able to run away, but look at this. The I'm Offended comes in, but he's gonna be dodged away. Look at the damage coming in from Juan, and Fairsick gets the kill. A 2-for-0 kill, a 2-for-0 trade. As look at that, Bigatron Alpha do not try to commit to defend this mid lane. They are looking for the cross map trades all the way from the top to the bottom lane. Goni.
Oh my God, but Brands with that IQ macro play, high IQ, managed to take down, but the bad impact from Sicilian is just too huge. One-shotted Brands, and he will go down for the first time in this game, Mirko.
The perfect timing coming in from Juan. You know, there's a famous line from Rekt. If you want to go at it with mechanics, Juan is your boy, all right? This guy is probably the best player in terms of mechanics, but look at Renbo. While everyone's doing the Lord, he is cutting 2 waves at once, buying time for his team. So many crazy plays from this game, and now EVOS Legends, even though they get the Lord, they won't be able to use any minion waves because 2 waves has been cut by Renbo. This is a lot of pressure being lifted up, and no more minion waves to push for the side of EVOS Legends here, Gani.
Yes, indeed, as the rotations from Bigatron trying to target Anti-Mage 2 members, but I think it will end just right there, knowing Anti-Mage is just too huge. No damage whatsoever just yet, as Lord will spawn here, top side. And Arashi, what are your takes on how to defend this Lord from Bigatron's side here?
Bigatron needs to make a play before the Lord reaches the tower, because if EVOS comes with the Lord and actually forces a 5v5 team fight, because you can't let the tower crash into all your objectives, into your towers, into the crystal. So if Bigatron doesn't try and make a play before that happens, they're gonna be forced into a 5v5 neat front-to-back team fight that EVOS really desperately needs. And so it's on them to actually start to play here.
Oh my god, Renbo again. He's clearing the 2 super minion waves, and now this is going to buy a lot of time for Bigatron Alpha, but again, they do not have any high ground. Matt cannot clear these waves alone, and this might just be a game won by EVOS.
Damage from Ron.
Right here. He gets hyper-offended, but Repo all the way to 1v4 situation. Right, so much time. Brad's goes into the clover. It's going to be a kill picked up. Bigatron Alpha with the combo. One more to the backside. Water gets taken down. Immortality has been popped. Repo gets the shutdown. Bigatron Alpha going for more. Going for the win. Going to kill Fersing on the way. Legendary being picked by Matt, and it is a 4-for-0 trade. Renbo to set up with the clear, with the wave clear onto 2 minion waves. This man is crazy here. Arashi, tell me what happened there. I am so baffled by this man.
Well, that's looking very good for the side of EVOS, but Reaper makes the play and dives straight into the Reaper.
Anti-Mage!
Oh!
Yeah, okay, now Anti-Mage going in with a 1v4. He's done it before. Will he be able to do it again? There are no ways right now. He's buying time for the wave. The wave will finally crash in, but Anti-Mage trying to buy all the time in the world. Repo will take him down, and the game will be won by Big E-Tron.
Wow.
2-1. The reverse sweep is real, and Repo, show us, buddy.